Hey folks, so today I want to talk to you about this thing called the chicken neck of India, Now, the chicken neck of India is basically this part. You can see this. This is approximately 3 to 4 hour drive, nothing much. So if China wants to invade India, it can basically ram through from this portion, which is basically Chinese territory, all the way up to here. And it can cut off basically this entire portion of what is East India. It can definitely do that. I want to talk to you about a couple of things about this great Indian-Bangladeshi border. See, in 1971 we went to war with what was then East Pakistan. Well, we wanted to liberate East Pakistan. A lot of horrendous things. 3 million people killed. The Pakistani army at that point conducted probably about 300,000 rapes. It was a pretty brutal war. And more than 4,000 Indian soldiers died. It was not a cheap war for us at all. But look what we got in return. And I keep reading news about how there is all this Bangladeshi Al-Qaeda and whatnot coming into India from Bangladesh, and it's definitely turned into a big nuisance. But I want to share a couple of interesting features, and that definitely has to do with the India-Bangladesh border. India-Bangladesh is probably the only place in the world which has double or triple enclaves. I'll show you what's border out here. You see how messy it is? I'm going to try to zoom in on this even more. This is how it is. It is not very even. It is extremely indented. Policing of borders like this makes it very, very difficult, right? Because there are too many checkpoints, there are too many places where people can slip in and slip out. But forget the domestic terrorism and strategic aspects. Take a look at this nonsense. These are called double and triple enclaves. I'm going to keep zooming in. So this is India, right? This is India. This is Bangladesh. Now this is India again, and this is Bangladesh, this part. This is how India-Bangladesh border is. That's why it's called probably the only place in the world that has triple enclaves. It is crazy. Lot of Indian governments have not given it a lot of attention. I think these days we have started to do that. We're building more roads into Arunachal Pradesh. Yesterday I was reading news that the Prime Minister Modi ji first has started a new train to Meghalaya, which is all good. But I think we should try to do something more. We should definitely try to negotiate with Bangladesh so that we can smooth out our borders. Like, this is ridiculous. Maybe, smooth it out. Give Bangladesh maybe even some of India's territory in exchange of actually getting some territory around here. See, this part. What that will do is that it will give India a lot of advantages. One, it will open up this entire region's economic development, and there'll be sea routes, sea trade. It will give India two ways of going about it, one over land and this over sea. Right now this is completely, this region out here is completely landlocked. So I think we should try to, hopefully the strategists in India will think about this and actually try to make something happen and definitely sort out this whole border issue with Bangladesh. What many people do not know is that Bangladesh and India has the longest border, not with Pakistan or China, but with Bangladesh. Bangladesh, we have about 4,000 kilometers. China about 3,500, and Pakistan just 2,900. So if we can free up the economic potential of eastern part of India, then it will become very easy for us to build this place, and it'll definitely serve us in a much more strategic capacity as well. Alright, folks, if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave our YouTube channel. Thank you.